Hey everyone, Devin here with Red Boy Collectibles. I'm here to do an unboxing of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon from Limited Run Games today, and showing off an extra pickup that I had this week that I'm very happy to have, so wanted to show that off. But as I said, this is from Limited Run Games. They are the company that takes the digital-only copies and makes physical copies in a very small amount, like 2,000 to 3,000 copies of a game, and puts them out. And once they're out and sold out, they're done. So, to give a little backstory on why Bloodstained is such an interesting game to me, the game developer Koji Igarashi, he used to be a producer on the Castlevania series, and he had a hand in one of my favorite Castlevania games of all time, Symphony of the Night for the PS1. He had left the company in 2014, and many fans, like myself, urged him to try to make another Metroidvania-style game. So he took to the crowdfunding website Kickstarter, and he ended up raising $5.5 million on that website, becoming Kickstarter's most funded video game on the platform. And there was various stretch goals that were set up that if they hit a certain goal, they would add something more into the order for the people that ended up getting the main game of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And one of the stretch goals was to make this game, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, which was like a companion game in the style of like an old NES style Castlevania game. I have not beaten this game yet. I have the digital version, but it's hard for me. But many of my friends have already gotten through it and tell me how it's a very well put together game. The game, it was developed by Inti Creates, and if you've played any of the old Castlevania NES style games, it handles just like that. It feels and sounds that same nostalgic way that you'd think it would from the NES. So that's why, a big thing why I think this game is so interesting, and I was very excited when I first heard about this, because it's supposed to be just like the Symphony of the Night, like the game that we have playing back here. So let's get into this, an unboxing on Curse of the Moon. And again, this is the collector's edition from Limited Run. So that's the outside of the box. It's meant to look like an NES-style box, which I like very much. I just love the artwork on the front. Very cool looking. So, slide it out. Got a nice little slip cover. Very well constructed box, actually. I'm surprised. So, obviously we have the standard copy of the Curse of the Moon game. Very cool artwork on it. Pull out the whole thing. It's got like a cardboard insert holding everything. Ooh, okay. That's really neat. It has an NES style slipcover for the Switch game. Huh. Very cool to see. Never thought I'd see that again. And the other thing we have in here is a nice poster. Let's get this undone. Ooh, I like the artwork on this already. So, on this side, we have artwork for Curse of the Moon, and that NES style art, box art. And then, again, we have for the more anime style of the bigger game. So, very cool to see. Just put that down for now. Let's see, is there anything else in this box? The last thing that we have is a soundtrack that I'm probably not going to open up. I can find this on YouTube. So we're just going to leave that sealed. But definitely an interesting one. I thought this was supposed to have a steelbook in it, but I guess I'm wrong. So anyway, and just one final look at the game itself. I love this slipcover thing. Very cool to have. So I'm going to put that back in there so it doesn't get damaged, because it does look like it is made out of cardboard and not the old style of plastic. So, interesting box. I like it a lot, so I'm going to throw this back in here. Now, moving on to the next thing. The pickup that I got recently, I love, one of my favorite colors is red, and obviously I'm a big Nintendo fan. So I was on the hunt once I found out about this, because I had an original Nintendo Wii, went from when they first released, because I ended up waiting 15 hours outside of a Target to get it because I'd never pre-ordered. They released this 25th anniversary Nintendo Wii in my favorite color, so I had to try to find it. I ended up getting one from GameStop a long time ago that was in fair condition, but it was without a box, obviously, and I also did not have the red Wii remote. I ended up finding another one on Facebook, but again, the box was absolutely destroyed, but I ended up buying it because the console itself was in really nice condition. Just the other day on Facebook, again, I found this, but the box is in almost perfect condition, just a little bit of scuffing, but it's way better than the other one that I had. And it is also complete. The console itself is a little messed up, but I can't really complain. I'm just glad to have this in box, pretty mint condition. So that was the pickup that I did the other day. So moving on, I wanted to do a little giveaway. I am setting a goal for myself that I want to get 65 subscribers before Christmas of this year, of 2019. So in an effort to do that, I want you guys to try to share my videos, share my channel as much as you can, and leave a comment below on your favorite Castlevania game, and then I will do a giveaway of either one of these games. Travis Strikes Back, No More Heroes, or Katamari Damacy Reroll. This is going to be a good one because we have No More Heroes 3 coming out soon on the Switch. Well, actually, I don't know if it's actually dated yet, but either way, we have No More Heroes 3 coming out, so this is a good one to pick up. I think this game is pretty fun. Maybe not the greatest, but still a fun game if you want to get into it. And Katamari Damacy Reroll is a port from the PS1 game, pretty much the same, handles the same from what I understand, and it's just an all-around really weird game and pretty fun to get into on the Switch, especially with the motion controls. So again, if you guys could share my channel as much as you can and comment down below with your favorite Castlevania style or Metroidvania style game, and once I get to 65 subscribers before Christmas, I'll give away one of those games. So have a good one. Bye.